Good evening, everyone. So I went at one time almost 30 years without going to a doctor, not even for a flu shot. I figured if I did go, they'd find something. They always do. A few years ago, my dear wife was now passed, said, Jay, you gotta go to the doctor for the kids. I said, you're making no sense. If the kids need a doctor, how am I going to help them? But then I realized, telling my wife she made no sense was a very, very bad thing to say. And the only way I get out of it was to go to the doctor. And I've gone several times since. Now I know I have high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high cholesterol. When I used to think about getting high, that is not what I meant. So I recently went to the doctor again a couple weeks ago, very thorough, but it was a little bit of a twist this time. Instead of going onto her website to get my test results, she asked me to come in to talk about it. That is not a good sign. As soon as I walked in, I said, okay, doc, what is it? Diabetes, cancer, lupus, what? And she said, none of the above, Jay. The reason why I called you in is that you're not dealing with something about yourself that you really need to, because it will be a factor in your health. I said, just cut it out. Tell me what it is. I can deal with anything. She said, okay, Jay, you're old. No! Don't say that! It's not true. And I gave you a copay for this? Oh, please. Well, I was clearly in denial, first stage of grief. I then became angry, and I finally got to the last step, which is acceptance. So I am accepting the fact of what my doctor said, so I am now officially old. And that meant I have to change some of my daily routines. For example, I now eat dinner at 4 o'clock. That's when old people eat. But it does make sense, because my bedtime is now 7 o'clock. And I don't want to go to bed on a full stomach. Now, you may notice I am up past my bedtime. And I will pay the price tomorrow. At some point, after I wake up, and I hope I wake up, I'm going to have to take a nap. That's what it's going to be. Now, one thing the doctor said she was going to do during the exam was measure my height. Oh, that was going to be easy. I could do that standing up, I guess. And now, for my entire adult life, I have been 6 feet 1 inch. No more. I'm now 6 feet ½ an inch. It is starting. It is true for both men and women. If we live long enough, we're going to shrink. Old men in particular, no matter how short we get, still want to wear the same pants we wore when we were taller. I've seen old men walking around with pants up to their nipples. If you see me doing that, put me out of my misery, please. Oh, Rob, I just thought of this. Even if you look to be well over 100, there's no way you're going to get any shorter than you are right now. Am I still here? Now that I've been old for 3 weeks, I made myself a promise that there are 2 things I will never, ever do. First, unlike every other old, white, Jewish man, I'm not moving to Florida. No way, no how. Also, unlike every other old, white, Jewish man, I'm not voting for Trump. No way, no how. And I even have a new mantra I'm living by. Make America sane again. Thank you, good night, I'm Jay Heller, and I gotta get to bed.
Jay Heller. Yeah, I definitely was nervous when you said that it was